So
We're now recording, by the way. Okay, so Tom, take it away.
hi and welcome. So this is Anfield Talk Anfield. Right, give me the name of it again.
And take two.
Hello, everybody.
let's
Remember.
let's talk LFC.
Okay. Hi and welcome to Let's Talk LFC with me, Tom, the young boy, and the chimp.
Why
Let's
have I
go.
gone so tall in my camera? I hate
I don't know,
this.
but you've also
Dylan's
Gone
turned
really
into a
dark.
secret character in Mortal
and he's
Kombat.
vanished. There we go.
It's this
Magic.
Yes, there we go.
way. Dylan's on cheat mode, it looks like.
So today we'll be talking about the Watford game, the Champions League game with Atletico, or Atletico, as I kept saying, and we'll be talking about future games from the future.
Ooh.
A big game coming up, a derby against Manchester United.
So where are we going? Wait, where are we going to be in 2050 then? What games?
2050.
Yeah.
Man United will have been relegated and removed from football.
Okay,
Man
good.
City will implode.
Excellent.
Newcastle will have taken over the government at this point, and cats will have been given the ability to talk.
Well,
Can't they already do that?
No.
Old
Talk
news.
talk in human.
And you know
I
what?
can still talk a demon.
One last thing. Brexit will be done.
Finally, Brexit will be done because our country will have sunk, and we would have become an underwater society as well.
Mm. Anyway, did you know there was a mini tornado in Liverpool today?
Yeah, it was cool. Mohamed Salah.
No, it was a real tornado. It was going to link to the Watford game. There was a mini tornado in that game with 5 goals.
Well, Dylan didn't see the game in full because he was at the seaside.
You're at the seaside.
But
oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Was it fun, Dylan?
I have a picture of my time there. Do you want to?
Oh.
I'll send it in there.
What we'll do, yeah, Charlie, you can send it, and
I need to stop my video for a second because I'll have to look through my phone.
you don't have to put it up now, Dylan. It's all right.
Oh,
So I
We'll
just
post edit, Dylan. We'll go like this. Ding.
Dylan, I'm just going to put a picture of Baywatch on there anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So the Watford game, well, what can you say? We were brilliant. Everyone played well. Everybody, even the players that came on, well, just about. Yeah, Watford were terrible though.
Watford were terrible. I thought it'd be a hard game.
So did I.
What happened?
They call it a new manager bounce. You know, when they get someone else in and suddenly the players just want to put a performance on for the new manager. Didn't get any of that.
No, it was like
the opposite.
Like when we were talking about it before the game, it's like we talked a lot of rubbish. Like we didn't know what we were talking about.
Know what we were talking about.
Yeah, going by the scoreline 5-0.
Oh, it was. Well, it's a combination of us being very, 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 very good, and them being very, 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 very poor. So when you get that combination, you get 5 goals. You get old Bobby scoring a hat-trick as well.
Old Bobby. And Salah.
What was the most? Yep, Salah. I was going to say, what was the most impressive thing about that game?
You know
Salah's
what? You know what it was?
What?
It wasn't. What? It was Salah's pass to Mane.
Oh yeah, outside of the foot, left foot. Brilliant.
And the reason the Salah goal was really good, yeah, But the reason why I wouldn't say it's a goal of the season is because it was against a very poor Watford side. And his goal against Man City was probably better with that defence. What's your opinions?
I still like the Watford one because it looked like you couldn't tell. Like, is he going to score this? Is he still going to keep the ball? Is he actually going to make it past that guy and that guy? And then the shot was good as well. The shot was
when he did that again, I was like, what the hell just happened? He's repeating Man City.
And I thought he was going to do it against Atletico as well, but nearly.
Firmino got a hat trick as well.
Yep, Bobby got a hat trick.
They were saying, yeah, he's out now, get rid of him, and then he scores a hat trick.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know. Some guy last season was saying we should get rid of Bobby. I don't know who it was.
What guy was that? I heard his nickname was Dazza.
Dazza, Laquise.
Laquise Dazza.
You're going.
No. But you didn't rate him because he wasn't scoring enough goals. Yeah.
Think about it. He was less than a 10-goal a season striker, right? And he, to be honest, right, Jota was performing better. That's why I said it.
Fair enough. But I wouldn't say get rid of him.
Dylan, you're a young lad, and supporting a side, you make rash decisions with things, and you learn from it. Not everyone, one season, that's them over. Yeah, they've done things before, and so you've got to look what they've done in the past, and think, well, maybe they actually are quite good.
In that game, he was like an actual striker because most of the goals were just tap-ins, but that's what a striker would do. Yeah.
Right place at the right time. Something that we've needed for a long time.
Exactly. And what can you say? It's just a five-star performance.
I know. We should really be going into great detail about how brilliant we were because we had loads of chances. Salah looked amazing. Their goalkeeper tried his best to stop us, but we were just too good. But that's all we can say. Everyone was good. Milner, how good was Milner?
Milner was good.
Milner was excellent. Oh, I was wishing that he got a goal. Well, that's how well he played.
Klopp said, if you do really well, I'm going to get you some Ribena.
That's what he said.
And a rich tea.
He had a big carton of Ribena, and he was showing him it before he went out. He went,
So what did he show Firmino?
Hair dye.
No, a whitening for teeth.
Teeth whitener, yeah. It's like, your teeth are looking a little yellow, eh? And he was showing him it, and he was like, there's no way. His teeth will never be yellow. When he's buried, when he's dead, and in 1,000 years' time, when they dig up his grave and they look into that coffin, everything will look rotten or miscoloured, but his teeth will be as white as, I don't know, the whitest thing you can think of.
Oh yeah, and then in Indiana Jones, don't look directly in it because your face will melt.
Will take your soul as well.
Yeah.
His teeth.
So we had a little emergency a little while ago. Dylan had to leave us, but he will be back next week.
Yes.
So the Watford game, can't say much about it. Let's move on.
All right.
Oh,
well, you want to say some more?
No, okay, go on.
All right. My favourite bit was when I've got nothing more to say. That everyone was good. Maybe this when Nico Williams came on, and I said that he's got good ability, but it just doesn't seem to have the end product. And as I said that, he ran up the wing and then crossed the ball in for the goal for Firmino's hat trick.
So we had a Champions League game yesterday.
Yes.
Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Very good. You remember?
Against Atletico Madrid.
Yes.
Away.
Yes.
A ground we don't really win at.
A ground that they've not lost at in 4 years. So.
Was it 40 games?
I don't know, something like that.
something like that. Yeah, but it was a
Some
lot
rubbish.
of games lost. So
Yeah.
and then we came along.
Atletico. I always say Atletico, and it's not right.
So Salah scored 2 goals, I believe, and
Yes.
so so Salah got 2 goals, and Keita scored a super duper volley. I
It was
believe.
brilliant. They were
I
doing
mean,
that. Yes, man.
Oh man, that was a good goal.
Yes. That was a wicked goal. No, it was. We started so well for the first 15 minutes. Brilliant.
Scored 2 goals, thinking, yeah, we're looking good. Atletico, they're not that good, and that's how Liverpool fought. They just sat back after that. And
I don't think they thought that at all. That's not what they thought. They were like, this team's rubbish, man.
Man,
They're rubbish.
who are these?
Nothing.
They've lost how many at home? Oh, they haven't. Oh, they're good.
Oh, they won the league, you say?
Oh, they won the league.
They got Griezmann up front. Oh, and Suarez on the bench. No, they
overrated.
Well, maybe we gave them too much respect after those 2 goals. We should have carried on doing.
No. I think we didn't realize how easy it was. Then we did sit back a little.
They started off well. They started off well.
Yeah.
You know, the first few minutes they were coming at us. We sort of held it, soaked it up, and then carried on doing what we were good at, getting that ball forward. And they as soon as those 2 goals.
I didn't like the first one they scored though.
That was offside.
Was it offside?
I don't care what. Yes, it was offside. Because what they were saying is initially I didn't know Griezmann had scored it. Yeah, I thought it came from the guy outside the box, and it just went straight in. Yeah. So when I thought that's terrible defending, we just let that in. When I saw the replay, you see Griezmann, like obviously similar to like Milner's touch. Yeah, he touches the ball in, but Lamar, he's the one that got the ball from the corner and went down the wing. He was in an offside position at one point, and he also it should have been disallowed because he was in front of. He impeded Matip's vision and ability to get the ball.
Yeah.
So that should have been offside. Because they asked that stupid referee on BT Sport, and the one they've got in the studio all the time, or the one they always go to. I've forgotten his name. Idiot McTwathead. He was trying to. I don't know what he was trying to do. He just seemed to waffle on, and it sounded like he doesn't. Like you don't know what you're talking about. But whatever, they gave it anyway. But that put us a bit under pressure then.
Maybe it was offside or not. I still reckon we defended that terribly. I don't know why we just left that guy on the edge just to hit it in. He just tapped it into.
No one was marking Griezmann.
No.
Why weren't they marking Griezmann? I don't get it.
No, like he wasn't good or something. Who's he?
Yeah.
What did he do? What did he score? 2 goals. The second goal, I don't know if it was wasn't good defending. And
no.
I felt Alisson could have
done better. I don't know.
I don't know. Griezmann is just a good player, but
just a good player. Sometimes you play a game with good players and they do good things.
Yeah.
They everyone blamed Keita. You said as well, he didn't track back or defend.
No, he didn't. Here's what I'm going to say. He didn't track back enough, and when he did track back, he can't really. He just doesn't defend.
That's as good as he can do.
Yeah,
that's just tracking back.
Yeah. But that's why we had to change it with Fabinho.
Well, he got outpaced though.
Mm-hmm.
What they did, Simeone, he's put Lamar in midfield. Right, Lamar's a pacey player who usually plays on the wing for previous clubs. Yeah, he stuck him in central midfield. like Brendan Rodgers used to do. He put wingers in central midfield because it gives you more pace running at the defence, and he gave us a lot of trouble in that position. So you've got him in there doing that. You've got a team of very good players, and we still beat them. So when it comes down to it, the penalty, I don't know. I didn't look at the highlights. That's the only one I didn't. So I didn't see what happened with our penalty. Trent knocks the ball up. Do you know it's very similar to the Atletico one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Atletico.
I mean, Jota did have a little touch of him. It was the slightest of touches, but going by how penalties are given now, it could have been a
Do you
penalty.
know what? If you compare that one to their one,
he didn't like push him hard enough. Like the one
he did.
Yeah,
he did. Not to go down like that. He fell on him there for ours.
Yeah.
So that
his one was clumsy. Jota one was he sort of tapped him and then fell over him afterwards.
Yeah.
Like he was already going down.
But it's amazing that it was Jota and Jota.
So are there any negatives in the Atletico Madrid game, or do you just think it was just a tough game, a tough ground?
People don't realise we're playing against a team that would have given Man City a very, very hard game. I reckon they could have beaten Man City. Any team in our league, any team in our league would have had trouble against them. So you've got Chelsea and Man United, all the top teams.
Exactly.
I don't know why Man United's the top team. Not right now. So when you play against good players with pace, they played a lot of long balls though.
No, remind me of. Wimbledon.
Oh, from last 20 seasons ago.
Yeah, 20 seasons ago. With Vinnie Jones.
With Vinnie Jones back then. Do you remember that side, Charlie?
I knew they played a load of long balls and just fouled a lot.
Yeah. No, you would have seen him play a few times. He was still playing.
He scored a bicycle kick, I remember.
Yeah, probably. Is that when he played for Wales?
No, I wouldn't. Look it up.
This is the new podcast. It's the history of Vinnie Jones. Then he played for Wimbledon, scored a bicycle kick, played for Wales, and then became the juggernaut. That's his life, isn't it? Anyway. Well, I think other points in that game, definitely a sending off for Griezmann. That was a definite sending off. That was just a boot in the head. And if you actually look at the clip again, look at the foul, the player behind Firmino pushes him forward into. It was like something out of wrestling. He pushed him into the high boot.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, sandwiched. He was sandwiched between them. So it was a definite free kick. I mean, it was definitely red card. Oh.
Yeah, people said, it shouldn't have been a red card or something stupid because he was bending down. You could see his knees bending down.
They were saying that on commentary. I don't know which commentary it was because there was two. We saw two broadcasts, official broadcasts, and I think it might have been the one with who was it? Alan Smith, the ex-Arsenal striker who hates us. It was on that one where they were talking about it beforehand, and they were like, "Oh, I think it was a bit harsh to send him off." You could tell he wasn't looking at the player; he was looking at the ball. And then they showed the clip again, and it was like, "Oh, that was a high foot." Yeah, it was nothing. Like you could look at it again. No, it was like Mortal Kombat or something.
I'm surprised Firmino didn't attack him back with his high kicks.
Well, he was waiting to do that,
and it actually becomes Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but who would finish who? We don't know. So that's a high foot. But they all said, "Oh, he's not a dirty player." Someone else said that. One of our players saying it was a bit harsh. He's not a dirty player. Robertson, that was it. Best clip is Robertson trying to square up to Griezmann and then getting whacked out of the way, and you just see him disappear. It appears in the shot, and then Griezmann's there, and then he gets whacked out of the way, and he just vanishes. And he's gone.
So we play 4:30 on a Sunday against the almighty Manchester United.
Ugh. All shitey, more like.
We don't look forward to those games, despite how bad Manchester United are playing.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be one of those games.
It literally doesn't matter where we are in the league, either team. You know, we've had years of not being up there.
Yeah.
And then putting in a good performance. So it doesn't matter. And they've got players that can win them games individually. So
even the
can get a
players,
goal, yeah.
even in the players that haven't played well or haven't even scored, you just got to be very careful and cautious. So the fans,
and I think they're going to go on.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, go on.
Go on.
No, go on.
Go on.
No, you, sir.
No, you.
No, you.
Oh, no, you. Go on.
No, please, you.
No, you.
I've forgotten now. No, I was going to say the Atletico game, playing Lamar in that midfield role gave us a lot of trouble. So I'm thinking they might try and put someone in a similar position. Edit that so I sound like I know what I was talking about then. Someone like, I don't know, he's not the same, but Jesse Lingard, someone like that can run with the ball.
Yeah, I actually see him as a threat. Well, yeah. I see him all as a threat, to be honest. No matter how badly they've been playing, even tap in Ronaldo, he could just strike at any time.
There's loads of threats. But then if we twist our minds, and like get brain damage and dementia and every kind of thing that can ruin your mind, and then now we're a Man United fan, right? If we think like them, like they're looking at our side, are they thinking, yeah, we've got a chance? They're probably not.
No, they're thinking Salah,
yeah.
And Mane, even Firmino.
Yeah. They're looking at Salah thinking, this is too much.
Yeah. And they're probably thinking, Van Dijk, who's going to get past Van Dijk?
Yeah. If they've got Ronaldo up front, even Cavani, then they've got no pace against our centre-backs.
The one that's got pace is Marcus Rashford.
Martial, Rashford. They play Sancho. They've got a lot of pace in their side.
Yeah.
So they are a threat. It's dependent on who they play and where they play. But their team is full of people that are gonna a bit of individual brilliance. That's how they seem to be winning games. They could play absolutely dog poo all the way through it and then get a goal out of nowhere. You know, Rashford comes on, scores an absolutely brilliant goal.
Or Greenwood would suddenly go past a few players and score.
Yeah. So they are a threat. I don't look at that game thinking, yes. You know, I hate those games anyway. They make me feel sick and anxious, and I'd rather sleep through it. I think I might just sleep through the game, wake up after like a little hibernating. I don't know.
We may not have a summary of the game afterwards, the review.
Yeah, okay, people, right? There may be no review of that game, depending on result.
But who's the biggest? Give me 3 players that could be the biggest threat for Manchester United
against us. Well, it's dependent on who they play. Obviously, Ronaldo is a threat. Doesn't matter how old he is. He knows how to score goals. Rashford, he's always given us trouble.
I know, he has.
Martial, he's always given us trouble. Jesse Lingard, even. like I said, they stick him in that position in midfield, that will give us trouble. We looked at flat-footed and slow against Atletico at times.
Exactly.
So there are the threats. And if we play as good as we can play, it won't matter. We'll blast them out of the water.
We just got to press forward. That's all we've got to do.
Yeah.
Pressure them
game.
when they've got the ball.
Push them back.
Yeah. So here we are. High tech from This is Anfield. Go to their website for all the news.
All the news, all of the articles.
Forget about the official website.
No, because it's all biased.
Yeah, horribly biased. Go to this site who are horribly biased.
Yeah.
So
at least they're honestly biased. There you go.
We're going to pick Allison, unless he somehow got injured.
Okay, so obviously Allison in goal. He was excellent again. We didn't even mention Allison. Without Allison, we could have lost that game.
Oh, Allison, thanks to him, we won it.
Yep. World class. Proves his worth every time.
Number one in the world.
Yep. Now, defence. Do we stick with the tried and trusted, looking slightly wonky in the Atletico game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we should just play Canate and see what happens.
Yeah, why not? No, I don't know.
No, you don't want to move anywhere away from Matip.
I don't want to risk it, even though it won't matter what we choose. So
well,
Trent,
Trent at right back. That last game did prove that Van Dijk is not 100% yet.
No, he looked a bit out of it on the goal.
He looked a bit short at times. Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of, he went twirling around at one point, like, "Where's the ball?" So still getting into it.
Hey, it's time.
Like Jota as well.
Yeah, it's gonna take time.
So who do we?
He's so good. Even now, he's still good. Robertson, yeah. Or no, Robertson.
Yeah, Robertson. Let's go for Robertson.
I think this team picks itself really. Now, do we play Fabinho? Yes.
Yeah.
Easily answered. Okay.
All right.
Do we bring in Thiago?
I think if we got Fabinho, we could put Keita in there. Because let's face it, Keita can't even go back and defend. He might as well just stay where he is.
So you want to put in Keita on the left or right? Because remember, we keep saying it every time, but this is who we're choosing.
Yeah.
So
I would say, is Jones still injured?
I think he's back in training now.
Okay, so Thiago's back. Thiago's back.
I think so.
So
back in training, I think so. Yeah.
It's going to have to be him then, because I don't know.
Yeah.
And then Henderson, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then the front three
pick themselves. Origi.
There you go. I don't know. There you go. And then can you imagine if we did that?
Yeah. The world would explode. Into the Twitter Liverpool supporters would be,
and they won.
Yeah.
Well,
and they all scored hat-tricks.
The best in the world. But right now, we don't want to. We ain't gonna risk that. So, are we gonna play Firmino?
Yeah, I play Bobby. Do you know why? Because people were saying he wasn't great against Atletico. He was good. He did a lot of defending, and we might need that extra guy to go back into midfield.
Well, people don't see what they do, the little things they do.
Yeah. So I'd have old Bobby back in there. Oh, ghosts are coming in. Obviously, King Salah himself.
King Egypt.
King of Egypt. And you've got Mane there, yeah. Well, pretty good. This team's starting to become, it's starting to select itself now. The only position is the Keita position. So
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You can swap out.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. You're not sure about that position, no?
No, but I don't know who else we could pick, to be honest.
Well, he has played 4 games in 7 days.
Yeah.
So, but he's going to get a few days rest. Well, I say rest. He's going to be in training. But I don't think I don't think bringing in Thiago immediately after, he's literally just coming back from an injury. I don't think starting him would be a good idea.
Well, that's why
I think bringing him on.
Yeah, that's why we have Keita on, because we don't know what Jones is like, or who else we've got? Oxlade-Chamberlain?
Blank guy.
Blank guy?
Mystery man.
Mystery guest? Maybe it's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Could be. It could be Mick Foley. It could be Commissioner Kane. You don't know who it could be. You'll see this Sunday at 4:30.
4:30. Join us. Old Trafford.
Derby. They say Derby, don't they? For some reason.
Derby with the jerseys. So that's the team. There you go.
That's pretty good.
We don't know what will happen, but that's a team.
No, we never predict the score because you can't.
Because we're scared.
We're chicken.
We're too chicken. But that's it.
Yes. And that is a wrap, an Anfield wrap. See you next week.
Yo.
L.